Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Thank you. Thank you all for joining.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Uh, the purpose was only for 5 minutes. My wife said that we have to go for grocery shopping. So I was out. You know what I saw there? Just see us those all the photos that I've sent in the groups, EM 12, 13, and 14. Have you gone through it? Open it.
Yes, sir, we got
Open
it.
the photos.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Just show the photos of those. This is the masala Maggi. Okay. Kellogg's Complex. And this
We
Fabstar
cannot
is
see
a
it, sir.
company of Tata. Not see? 1 second.
So basically, each and every product of different companies are, matlab, they are trying to get their increase their product portfolio.
Yeah, so each and every product what was there of other companies, even I had a replacement for Tata. So now what I did, I went there and asked the store manager over there. I don't. So there was no rush in that Star Bazaar. So there were two Star Bazaar which had opened in recently in my area in Pune probably. So my wife said that I will not go to DMart. See, yeah, my wife said we will not go to DMart because DMart is now congested and it has a lot of people come over there. So I don't feel going in DMart. We'll go to Star Bazaar this time. The first time I went to Star Bazaar, now see what was the perspective of her, but because the place is congested and there's a lot of people over there, she wanted to visit Star Bazaar, and I said okay fine, we'll go to Star Bazaar. The place was good, the area was big, fine. Now Star Bazaar is a part of the Trent Limited, okay, some Trent private limited company. It is not a part of Tata Consumers. But what I saw over there is everything, every damn product of Tata Consumers. It just sings Maggie noodles. So I personally took this Maggie just to check. So now what is the problem? Again, there was a problem that this is a very big pack. This pack you see, it's a huge pack. And my wife is like, I like Maggie. I am not gonna buy this. I said, no, we are the shareholders. Let's buy one. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy this one. You don't. I don't eat all these things. So she's like, you are not eating it. So I'm not buying it. So what was the problem? If you read the conference call of Tata Consumers for the last 2 to 3 quarters, they have said that because of this big products. And see, if you go for if you're trying a new product, probably you will not buy this big pack. Correct? Human psychology. If you're trying it something for the first time, you obviously will try with a smaller packet. Now, Tata Consumers, what happened that in Tata Consumers, they were not having that kind of small packets. They were having huge packets. But now, then I searched a shop a bit and I found a small packet of masala, this masala Maggi. This is masala Maggi, yeah. Masala Maza, some different name. So I forced my wife to take this. See again, now this was, this Viva. It is a sauce brand. Every company, it's a startup company, but use this their sauces. The same time, this sauce of cheaper. ठीक है अभी ये 10 का था या 12 का था, that is by 20%, but it was cheaper. Then again I saw this tomato ketchup. Kisan का भी है यहाँ पे. Kisan is obviously we use Kisan, right? So see tomato sauce. Now I will say you guys that if you have a Star Bazaar around your city or around your area, just go and visit it for once. Just go shopping with your parents, your mom specifically, and see whether these products are actually usable. Szechuan sauce, you see that thing, Szechuan sauce. What I'm bullish on is
Well,
on this. Matlab, I would rather not buy BD-Mart now. I will be focused on Tata Consumers. Now the purpose is now one more thing that I realize is that Tata Star Bazaar usually don't have that much of rush. Usually the area is big. It is spacious. The area is spacious. And now the tea one, Tata tea. You see so many different types of tea. Tea and the coffee part. They also have a coffee. I'm not sure. Coffee. See, Nescafe was over here. Nescafe is quite expensive coffee. And I told my wife, why are you buying that expensive coffee? Buy the Tata one. She was okay. Acha, this is coming a little cheap, so I will buy. So I have taken all one product and come home yesterday. There was no plan of taking all this, but just to see. Now I have bought all the products home. One tea, one coffee, one then biscuits. Biscuits also. Bourbon biscuits were same like your Britannia biscuit. I didn't have a photo of that, but it was same like sold by Tata. This 𝗶𝗶 is the consumer brand. So
We
I
also
was not
need to
knowing which
figure
brand
out.
is this under which Tata company it comes. So what I did is 𝗶𝗶 parent company.
Sir, does all these
So it's
products
of the
comes up
Tata Group
comes
only, I
only in
guess.
Star Bazaar?
It's a part of
So it's
trend.
of the Tata Group
Sorry,
only.
sorry.
So the
It's
FABSA is
part
a part of Tata Group only.
Sir, does
No,
all these
Tata Group
products
is too
comes
big.
does all these
Satsiran,
products
I
comes
cannot
only
hear you.
under Star Bazaar? Does all these products comes only in the Star Bazaar vendor or like other vendors also Big Bazaar also giving these products?
Satsiran, your voice is not proper. I cannot hear you.
Sir, can you hear me now?
So 𝗶𝗶 was a brand of uh, Tata Consumers. Okay, because Chings and all, we are talking about food. I can hear you now. Yes, of course. Hello,
Sir, can you hear me now?
hello.
Yes, sir, I'm audible.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, you're
Sir,
audible.
yeah. Does these products comes only under Star Bazaar or does other vendors also gives these products?
No, that's what it comes under. It comes under Tata Consumers.
Yes, sir. Comes from Tata Consumer Products. I'm asking about the vendor. Does like vendors like Big Bazaar and Reliance
It comes under
also?
Tata Consumers. It's sold by Tata Consumers, but this comes under Tata Consumer Products.
Sir, I have also been to Star Bazaar and I noticed they are into skincare as well and they are giving it on
If
very
you see the
competitive
Tata
price,
Consumers,
very cheaper price.
it's
Jyoti, can you please come again? I didn't heard you.
Sir, I have been to Star Bazaar myself. I noticed they are into skincare product as well and they are giving it at very cheaper price than the other brands in skincare.
sorry, Jyoti. Sorry, I didn't hear you. Sorry, what were you saying?
Uh, just, am I not audible?
Guys, is there
Hello?
only I'm facing a problem? Guys,
Sir, I think you are facing the
Sir,
problem.
am I audible?
Yeah, Jyoti. Yeah, Jyoti, you're audible.
So I'm
yeah.
saying I have been to Star Bazaar myself. I have noticed they have launched into the skincare product as well, and they were giving at the price very cheaper than the other brands than we are using in regular life. I don't remember the
What was it?
name of that, but brand, exact name of that brand, but it was from Tata Group, and it was in skincare.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's being sold in Star Bazaar as of now, but it was very good price
So
that
this
time.
is what I am seeing is Tata and okay. I think Tata is selling everything at a very cheaper price. Even that Maggie was 20% next or 20% cheaper than the original Maggie. So I just took one product of everything, whatever we use in our house. So Nescafe, I told her, why are you using that Nescafe? It's so expensive. I said, okay, I'm okay with the Tata coffee as well. So, and there was a premium brand in that. So I forced her to take that as a we are a shareholders, please buy that. So she said, okay, fine. So this is what I just saw yesterday. So I thought of telling you guys.
Sir, Hello.
Guys, 1 second. I'm just changing my internet network. It might cut. Okay. Am I audible now?
Yes, sir, you are.
Yeah.
Sir, I'm saying that since Star Bazaar is part of Tata Group, so they are trying to promote and push these products, but still we don't find these Tata products much in the other retail outlets that we see. So, people are not really preferring these products as of now. So how would they then
No,
be
it's
able
just the
to?
start. It's just the start. Like, this is first time I'm seeing all this product, at least in the consumer. First time I'm seeing.
Right.
I was saying it is just the start. Like, how is it? If you have 2, 3 products to choose on, probably you will try another product. And specifically, if the product is a little bit cheap, probably you will like that product. What I feel, Indian household prefer a product which is cheaper. But these are all regular products. Biscuits, coffee, tea, coffee. See now,
But then sir, they
demand
also have to incentivize the retailers also so that they have
retailers.
these
Huh?
products on their shelves.
Yeah. So it will take time. So this is the modern trade. I'm not talking about general trade. So even the dry fruits part, I saw a dry fruit which was, as they were mentioning in the conference call, the dry fruits are packed. The first time this trend I'm seeing in the Star Bazaar. And now, Abdur, the problem is, sorry, Rahat, sorry, Abdur. Yeah, Abdur, people, okay, I find I prefer that it is not into general trade and all, but they will start doing it after, if the people like the product. Now it is all ifs and buts. So, and now there's a news over here, GST slabs are making products much cheaper. Tata consumers, now 14% comes from online. See, kaisa hai, Abdur, now if you're buying it from online and if you don't have an option to buy a Nescafe, probably you will buy a Tata coffee. Am I right?
Right, right.
Right. So these are things which are happening. See, it will take time. I will not saying कि कल के कल कुछ होने वाला है. It will take time. And now we are उसी को tracking. Now I should not buy Tata consumers today. I will buy with after doing a lot of research. Now, even if the stock is 10-15% higher from today's price, I will only buy once I am okay with knowing this. That okay, now I see that there is a trend which is happening. Now this is the start of the trend. So what I will do as an analyst, I will take few stocks and keep it for my analysis. ये stocks में क्या हो रहा है? They're actually growing, they're actually declining. This is the start of analysis. I started my analysis doing this way. Same. Okay. And now with the news over here, you see that just linking things. Now this news was in Economic Time. It was not in Business Standard. It was not in Financial Express. I found it in your Economic Time. The Tata consumers have 14% of the portfolio is coming from Q-commerce, and this is the highest in the FMCG that any of the product is coming through e-commerce. They have also maintained that EBITDA margin over here at 15% in this quarter. They
So
had
for
showed
Q-commerce, they are like using a big basket, right?
yes for big yes correct amazing big basket. So big basket can go in losses. Star Bazaar can go in losses, but if
Mm.
they are
So
growing,
there was one interview of so there was one article in Business Standard also of Sunil D'Souza
okay, I missed
regarding
him.
some this margins and all.
Okay, today
Yes,
in
sir.
today's newspaper.
Yeah, sir. Page number. If you look at page number, sir, 5, Business Standard.
Answer this one, huh? Needs to drive double-digit top line and margins in excess of that. Let's see how it works on. I will be bullish on matlab, if I want to, my go-through company will be Tata Consumers in the interviews. I can relate all these things in the interviews. And ये सब चीजें जाके interview में बोलना होता है. Sir, I have visited Star Bazaar. What I see that sir, there's a lot of competition. General trade, there is a problem I don't see in the general in the general stores. But now you go and find मिलता है क्या? Chings, so you get it. Specifically, Chings you get it in the general store. Now, let us see what are the other products that you see in the general store. Now, because in the last 2 quarters, that is why na, it is tracking is important. वो तुम conference call पढ़ते नहीं हो ना, you don't read it in a sequence. That is the major problem. If I am tracking a company, I used to listen to the last 8 conference call in one day. eight conference call, probably 6 to 8 conference calls in one day. This is what is called analysis. तब जाके company पे conference आता है. So in one entire week, I was ready with a report, with a company profile, with a financial model, and with a report in 1 week's time. That is what is research. Now that is why I am so today also I do it. So obviously I don't make reports and reports, but models I do make. That is why I am confident of talking all these things in front of you. Now I am not an analyst. It is your job to tell me all these things. Why I am doing it? I have retired. Whatever I wanted to earn, I earned. Now it is just that I want you guys, these are very basic things. But I will say, if you work hard, jobs are very easy. ये मैं खुद करने का, free of cost. Is to go and आप तो ऑनलाइन कर रहे हैं, मैं तो 40 किलोमीटर जाके करने का. Okay, so this makes you confident. Okay. Now let's start with the news of others who have sent. Let's start with Bobby. Bobby, Honda.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'll be talking about Hyundai betting on 45,000 crore investment to regain its market position from fourth place in overall PV sales. So basically, 60% of its investment is going to be allocated in product development and R&D. Also, launching of 26 new vehicles, which includes 7 new models out of that 26. And mostly what as per reading the article, they are focusing more on the SUV side. And 40% would be allocated on what you say, expansion of the production by 1.1 million units. And also they have already built a new plant in Pune with a capacity of 250,000 units. Also, the new GST structure has actually favored SUV over compact cars. The reason being, if you see the growth, the market share in October was 20%. Okay, compared to the Jan to August, which is 22.24. So there's a decline of 2.24%. Whereas in SUV, if you see, there's actually an increase. So from Jan to August, which is 54.4, वहाँ से it has gone to 56.9%. So hence, at the same time, there was a recent product launch of what you say, Hyundai Venue, which is a compact SUV, which is priced from 7.89 lakh, excluding showroom. So hence, Hyundai does see that this product would go well. Yeah, that's my news.
Okay. So Bobby, you should end with something that why Honda is a better company than others. So the trend is moving towards SUV, and Honda is planning to launch 26 new models. Out of that, 7 are 26 models out of the 7 are new variant. Now, if you have a detail on what are those variants, 7 variants,
I
which
tried
new
to
model?
find, but I could not get. But
It
yeah,
was there. It was there somewhere. No, this news will be public. I think there are 2 hybrid cars in that. One is into the
okay.
MVV segment. One is the Genesis, which they are launching. This is not a new news. This
Yes.
is an older news, but
Yeah.
it has come before as well. So, and when you end it, when you end your while speaking, see, Honda sees GST boost to drive SUVs and Venue compact. Pricing should come at the start. 7 models. Now, at your end shouldn't be about data points. Your end should be about a story.
Okay.
And sir, I see that the SUV segment is growing. The GST boost will help the SUV segment to grow, and the majority of the Honda's revenue comes from the SUV. So we should look at this. The stock should be in focus, something like that.
Okay.
And that your data, because see, when you're costing 7.89 lakhs, that shouldn't be your ending point. And it is like
Okay.
saying if you go to buy a car, and I'm saying that after giving all the details, I'm telling you the price. First, price is important or the details are important?
Pricing.
Price is important. So this all things are 7 models in the range of. So in that, one of the models is Venue, which is ramping up. Okay.
Noted.
Because you
Noted.
you said 2 times the new GST design has favored SUV You can
Sir,
mention
your
about
voice just cracked.
venue which cost at 7
From
lakhs. Uh,
Sir, your voice just cracked. From GST point, no, your voice
okay,
just cracked. Can you
okay.
just repeat from there?
Am I audible? Am I audible now?
Yes, yes, yes,
Oh.
yes.
So when you said that the new GST structure has favored the SUV over compact cars, in that, in that venue, which is costing about 7.89 lakhs, led to the overall growth of Hyundai. You can add it there.
Got it.
Since you are talking about the compact SUVs only. Hatchback shares declined.
Got
Okay. Achha, it is not, so see, Hyundai shares, hatchback shares declined. See, you have written hatchback shares in total passenger vehicle sales dropped from 22.24 to 20%. Let me tell you this. The hatchback shares in the PV segment. So obviously we know it is a passenger vehicle segment. Okay, the hatchback shares declined 2.220 basis point from Jan to August. What was the difference? 220%.
it. Got it. It's more
Okay.
crisp. It's more to the point.
It means you are saying you got 50%, which was a 10% decline. So I know you would have got 60% before. No? So I have to tell that I got 60% and then there was a 10% decline and I got 50%. Okay.
Correct.
So it's always, you have to make sure that it is communicated properly, not communicated because you should not communicate it in a sentence, so big sentence that same thing you are saying, so if I ask you, Bobby, what is your name? Sorry, what is your name? You will say, Bobby. Sir, my name is Bobby. So, did I ask you that? It is not an English conversation over here because your time is very precious. Here we don't have to converse like an English proper because that is the difference, that the minor difference between English and finance. Reading newspaper and presenting, because you are not a journalist now. All these things that we read over here, it is a journalist. If I want to write this article, I will write in 5 points or maybe 2-3 paragraphs. But because journalists have, because they have to fill the entire page, that is why they do it. We are not here to fill the page. Means this papers are 21 pages. So you have to make this in 2 pages. That is where your expertise comes. And everything should be told in a precise way. Here you get money to write more. There you get, if you write more, your money will be deducted. It's like that. Finally.
Got it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So now, guys, you guys have sent me the IHCL report. Okay, Rishabh, you go with the IHCL.
Yes, sir.
Rishabh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sir, a very quick update on Indian hotels. The company is eyeing for 10 to 12% year-on-year growth in December quarter, largely driven by wedding and MICE demand. Sir, October was slightly muted because of festive overlap, but both November and December are expected to deliver a strong growth because of holidays. So, for September quarter, the revenue came up to 2041 crore. It is up
No, we don't talk in
11.8%
crores. We don't talk in
YOY.
crores. Rishabh, we don't talk in crores.
What, sir?
We don't talk in crores. It is millions, billions, or thousands.
Okay, sir. I'll correct this.
Yeah. I mentioned this now. So not talking in that
Yes, sir.
newsletter, tips to newsletter. Yes.
Okay.
Sir, can I on IHCL?
Yeah, one thing I will tell now everyone. Let's start.
Sure.
Rishabh is saying he has not finished yet.
So, sir, for now, I'll just continue in crores. I'll later on.
Okay, fine. Fine,
Yeah.
fine. Okay.
So, for September quarter, revenue came in at 2041 crores, up 11.8% YOY.
Revenue stood at Rishabh.
Revenue stood
Came
at.
in. Make your word shorter. एक ही बात हुई ना?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
However, PAT dropped about 45% to 316 crores. Purely because of last year base effect, there was a offset gain of a subsidiary, Taj Sats, due to which the PAT dropped by 45%. If we exclude that, the core profitability has improved 15% YOY. The gross margins have slightly decreased by 70 bips, mainly due to higher input cost. However, but due to cost discipline, other operating expenses have fell by 150 basis point, giving an EBITDA margin of 50 basis point improvement. In the first half of FY26, revenue per average room rent has increased by 9%. New businesses have expanded by 22%, and management fees went up by 21%. So IHCL has added 46 new signings and 26 openings, taking the total number of hotels to 570 and crossing 250 operational hotels in India. Thank you, sir.
Rishabh, see, when you said that the revenue had increased to 10 to 12%, so I should know why it increased.
Sir, it will increase largely because of wedding and MICE demand. MICE
My
is
demand.
basically meet conference calls.
Correct. And then you have operational drivers as well, right? That you written in the last.
Yes, sir.
See, it is a P&L statement, income and expense. Your income, where it is generated from. You said correct, it is increased because of the wedding season. You also have what has happened in the wedding season. There was a data specific over here. The revenue per room has expanded 9%, whereas 22% increase came from new businesses. 21%, see, and 21% rise in management fee income. These are the three where the revenue increased. So you can say like this. These are there were three reasons why the revenue increased. One, revenue per room increased 9%. There was a 22% increase in the new businesses and 21% increase in management fees.
Okay,
It should
sir.
have been the start. Why it is at the end?
Okay, sir.
Pat हम end करते हैं ना हमेशा. No, you end at the pat. Now you are ending at the profit. Sales pay you are ending your newsletter.
Okay.
It should follow, no? Which finance should follow. Income, wherever your income is coming, then operational expenses, if any, and then at the end you come at the pat. That is the format.
Okay, sir.
Because now what is happening? See, because I forgot what the numbers you were talking about. You suddenly went to the operational numbers. How precisely I mentioned there were three reasons why the profit increased. You had the data points. If it was not that, fine, but you had the data points. And then what is the future now? That's why they are coming up into, or they are signing. They have signed 46. What is it? IHCL 46 signing, 26 openings.
46 new under construction projects, sir.
46 new construction projects, new 26 openings, which made its portfolio to 570 hotels, crossing 25,000 rooms in FY25 or maybe H2 FY25, 26. And then you come at the end, though the revenue had increased, but the PAT has declined by 44%. Now, I have also told you to mention the cost of materials, EBITDA margins. Why have you not mentioned all those things when you are writing a result?
Okay, while writing, okay, sir. I spoke about it. I didn't write. Okay, sir.
You have to write now about EBITDA margins, what decline. It was mentioned, right? You have to talk about EBITDA margin as well because you're talking about a report, about a result. Why you have to write? Let's say tomorrow ITC Autos results are out. How will you compare the results?
Okay.
Okay, so if you have written it, you will be able to compare. EBITDA margin of your how much was it? EBITDA margin was 27%, 27.5%. ITC has 22.
30.8.
You are getting 27.5 over here in your sheet. Sorry, 27.9. So this you can say, gross margins was 88%, gross profit, 90% approximate was gross margin. To see what is the profit of ITC. That is why the purpose of result is when you track a result, you should write everything so that when you compare it with some other companies, you don't have to again go in your Excel and compare it. You know what is happening. And easily, when the results are out, ITC, you will say that, sir, IHCL profit was EBITDA margin have declined or increased, but ITC has declined. So you know what might be the reason why these two companies are working differently. And if one company have increased by 10% and 10 basis point, others have increased by 100 basis points. So what is the reason? This is called tracking. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, Noor.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. So mine is on the same Indian hotel. So IHCL expects wedding and niche demands to drive 10% of their growth in December quarter. Um, the IHCL reported a revenue of 21,240 millions, up 1,200 bips. EBITDA is at 6,530 millions, up 1,600 bips. It largely accounts on the the cost relatively remained same. As you can see, the raw material cost has remained same, 21.5% of the food and beverage revenue as of the last year. The payroll cost has also same, 29.5% as of the last year. The power cost has reduced 5.3% of the operating revenue in this year, as compared to of 5.8% of the previous year, on account of, sir, because the company is using green renewable energy sources, so their power cost has reduced. So this has supported their EBITDA margin, and their EBITDA margin has risen by 1,600 bips. Now coming on the segment, the hotel segment reported revenue of 18,940 millions and catering revenue of 2,870 millions.
तो ये अच्छा है
The
बुरा है? Is it good or bad?
so it's a good, because the company is generating a better revenue from their hotel segment.
How much better?
So if you see, it's approximate of 80% of the total revenue the company is generating from their room revenues.
Whether increase or decrease?
Sir, it has increased as of the previous year.
How much percentage?
Sir, um, I didn't get data point for this.
Then कैसे data point से होगा इसका? Not possible कि नहीं होगा.
So just no, sir, इसका data point I don't have.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Because
So
only numbers are no numbers मिला है तो obviously पहले का भी number मिला होगा ना. Hotel segment revenue. It is because you have not looked at the presentation. You have just read the news.
sir,
You have
I have
not gone.
presentation
Not gone
किया था मैंने, but ये point miss हो गया. Okay, so now, yeah. So also their revenue per available room stands at 10,300, up 900 bips in the last quarter of the previous year, and
नहीं
their
नहीं
occupancy.
up नहीं नूर ऐसा नहीं up 900 बीस नहीं बोलते हैं. वो कंपेयर है क्या किसी से कंपेयर है 900 बीस?
Yes, sir. Last
किससे
year, say.
कंपेयर है? लास्ट कितना
Sir,
था लास्ट ईयर?
sir, last year, sir. Just a second.
Sir, instead of 9%, he's just using 900
हाँ,
bips.
it should not use like that, नूर.
Okay.
9% इंक्रीज है. बिप्स तभी होता है जब 2% कंपेयर होता है.
Okay, 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 sir. Okay, got it.
लास्ट ईयर 10% ग्रो हुआ, इस बार 9% ग्रो होता है. 900 बेसिस पॉइंट नहीं बोलता. वो डिफरेंस आता तो 100 देयर वाज अ डिफरेंस ऑफ 100 बेसिस पॉइंट. बट ऐसा ग्रोथ में हम वी डोंट टॉक लाइक दिस इन ग्रोथ,
Okay,
राइट? 900
okay,
बेसिस
got.
पॉइंट. It is 9%.
Okay, sir, got it, got.
हाँ.
Okay. Now, coming on the some key highlights of the con call, the IHCL is targeting 700 hotels by 2030. 550 post deals have been already signed, so they are targeting some 150 hotels more from now in the coming 2 to 3 years. The company is to acquire 51% stake in ANK and Pride Hospitality, which owns Clark Hotels and Resorts. So they are spanning, they are trying to span their portfolio into mid-scale segment also. And now coming on the hotel side, so there are close to 210 hotels in the pipelines, which are scheduled to get completed by 2027, and total of 1,500 keys are in place. So by 2028, some of the key locations that our company are trying to get their footprints are Lakshadweep, Goa, and Agartala. And also on the management fee part, the company is trying to focus on the asset light business. So this has supported their management fee, and the management fee has risen by 2,590 millions, up from 240 millions, a 2.1% increase in the expansion of management fee. And this has supported their PAT numbers also. So their PAT is they have reported their PAT number is at 2,850 millions, a modest increase of 0.2% over the previous year.
Year on
So
year.
if you look at the coming next November and December month, so I just cross-check with one Pandit. So he mentioned that there are 20 days, 20 auspicious days in the coming November and December month. So if you add that also, and with the means demand also, so the company is able to achieve their 10% growth target in the next quarter.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Fine.
Thank
Sathiran, hello, same thing.
Yes, sir. Same.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
Indian hotels have come up with their quarter results for financial year 2026. The revenue has risen by 12% to 2,124 crores, and net profit down 49% to 285 crores. The main reason for this drop is due to the one-off exceptional gain of 307 crore during the second quarter of 25 financial year 25. The revenue for the first half of 26 financial year 26 has risen by 21% to 4,226 crores, and the net profit has risen.
Why? I don't want numbers. I want reasons. Numbers I also have. Why it has increased?
Sir, actually, the reason has been three reasons, sir, as stated. The increase in revenue is due to growth in revenue per available room by 9%, and also due to the company ventured into new businesses, which increases the revenue by 22%, and also increase in management.
No. Sathiran, you cannot say also two times. And is means in the last.
Yes, sir.
It has increased by 9% because of revenue per room. Second,
And
it has increased because not and second. First, you said it was three reasons, right? First was revenue increase per room. Second is your new businesses, and third is your management fee. This is how you talk. And also this is you don't speak like that.
yes.
Okay. Yeah. Tell again.
The drop in revenue, the increase in revenue is due to three reasons. Firstly, growth in revenue per available room by 9%. Second, new businesses by 22%. And third, management fee income by 21%.
Great.
And also, the company's MD, 𝗠cie𝗶𝗶, added a note that hospital sector observed multiple setbacks in like 𝗶𝗶𝗶 attack, Operation Sindoor, and airline crash. That's it.
No. You have to make a story out of it. Cannot just stop in between. I should know that you are now ending the paragraph. So to sum up, you can also write to sum up.
To sum
Indian
up,
hotels.
the company's MD said that hospital sector observed multiple setbacks like 𝗶𝗶𝗶 attack, Operation Sindoor, and airline crash.
So what is that?
So these three incidents caused the hospital sectors to go down because of the falling footfall of the customers in hotels.
So frame it. Operation Sindoor and what? Impact on
Operation
Jammu
Sindoor,
Kashmir.
𝗶𝗶𝗶 attack, and airline crash.
Sorry, come again. Operation Sindoor.
𝗶𝗶𝗶 attack and the Air India airline crash.
What is the third one?
Airline crash. Air India in Gujarat.
What is the third one? Sorry.
He's telling Air India crash. I think he's telling Air India crash.
Acha, okay. So Sathiran, Air India, okay. Operation Sindoor, 𝗶𝗶𝗶 attack, and Air India crash led to a decline in the hospitality sector because of, and which led to the lower footfalls.
Yeah.
But where is the end over here? And so what? Lower footfall. Then what is the future?
In future, as these are the uncertain, these are the unpredictable things. In future, it might resolve as of now.
You have to reframe, Sathiran. This is not how you have to, talk it in a storyline. Why did Operation Sindur come at the end? You said it has grown. Sales have declined. You're talking about sales. You should have started there on.
No, sir. Actually, I am, as you said, I mentioned all the data points, and finally, I said I concluded with the like management commentary. That's why I did.
No, data points should with data points there should be a story. Only data points, only story has no meaning. If you're saying it increased, why? If you're saying it decreased, why? So if you say that the footfalls have led to a decline in the sales, so what? How much decline in the sales? If you have any reason to then speak, if you have any data points, then speak out of it. Why? I don't think why it is coming at the last.
That's
Okay, fine. We can improve on it again.
Sir, just one question, sir.
Yeah, Rishabh.
Sir, from where I can find the video of writing this quarterly results? Any video specific?
It is there in the group now. I think the group EM14.
Sir, I guess it's in November. You in the first video you have stated about this. The new group which started the first video, you said it's about how to write this result news.
It is there here also. Rishabh, it was in one of the morning calls also I have done it again. Yeah, writing result update. Rishabh, over here, yes. EM14 group. Yeah. See this.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, Shubham, start with the news.
Yes. So first, starting with the SBI boost credit growth to 12 to 14%. The SBI Bank has raised its financial year 26 credit growth outlook to 12 to 14%, with total loans now of 44.2 trillion, up 13% year on year, and deposit 55.9 trillion. This expansion in liquidity and easier access to loan is likely to benefit multiple sectors, especially FMCG, autos, and premium discretionary demand. For FMCG, better credit will help distributors maintain higher inventory cycles. For auto, cheaper EMIs would support festive and replacement demand. And urban credit expands, we should see strong spending in premium goods and services. So in short, SBI's credit push is acting as a broad consumption enabler to the wider economy. Coming to Zepto IPO and Tata Consumer's e-commerce surge. So Zepto is preparing for an IPO of 40 to 44 billion rupees, likely by quarter 2 of FY26, aiming to raise about 450 to 500 million. The company has significantly reduced its burn to around 2 to 3 billion per month while scaling up to 1.7 million orders per day, which is a very strong sign of operating discipline. On the other hand, Tata Consumer posted 18% revenue growth year on year to 49.66 billion, led by 8% growth in beverages and 19% in food. Interestingly, quick commerce now contributes 14% of Tata's overall portfolio, showing how urban digital channels are becoming a key growth lever. Together, these two stories capture the same thing, like the premium and digital consumption in India is scaling fast and profitability. Largely moving to railway efficiency, which is at its 5-year best. Indian Railway is on track to deliver its best operating ratio in 5 years, improving from 98.4% in FY25 to about 97.5% in FY27. That essentially means higher efficiencies. The railway will be earning more every rupee it spends. Revenue are expected to rise by 10% to 3.25 to 3.30 trillion rupees, pushing the internal surplus about 250 billion rupees. This will be supported over 90% budgetary support, short fridge volumes, and faster passenger recovery, and record level of capital expenditure. So beyond just transport, this directly benefits logistic, travel, tourism, connectivity across India. It's a great example of how public infrastructure reform is feeding into private sector efficiencies and also travel and tourism. So to wrap it everything overall, what we see is a clean pattern of rising credit flow, improving logistics, and resilient urban demand in quick commerce, all reinforcing India's acceleration consumption cycle across different sectors in FMCG, tools, and travel.
शुभम, तुमने कितना न्यूज़ बोले यहाँ पे?
सर टोटल एक 3 न्यूज बोला.
तो रुकोगे कब न्यूज़ पे खत्म होने के बाद? दूसरा न्यूज़ चालू हुआ? हाँ, ऑल
लाइक
दैट
सर,
3 न्यूज़ सब एक
हाँ.
साथ क्या न्यूज़ पढ़ रहे हो क्या? आई यू नो जस्ट रीडिंग द न्यूज़? बोला अच्छा है तुमने, whatever, but why don't you stop in between? Stop, take a pause. So now we are talking about the tourism industry. So tourism industry, what has happened? So railway to operating ratios has improved. It means what it means. It means that there is a boost for tourism. सब रीड करते जा रहे हो, जैसे लिखा है वैसे पूरा का पूरा रीड करते जा रहे हो. दैट इज आई हैव टोल्ड यू टू राइट इन पैराग्राफ. तुम पैराग्राफ में क्यों नहीं लिखते?
तो फिर बहुत लंबा हो जाता है लाइक
तो वही,
व्हाट्सएप पे से.
तो हर एक न्यूज अलग अलग भेजना. 3 न्यूज है, 3 अलग अलग, तब तुमको समझेगा कितना बड़ा लिखना है.
ओके सर, अलग अलग. मुझे लगा एक ही साथ में भेजना रहेगा.
अलग अलग भेजना, क्योंकि वो लिख ही रहा है इतना बड़ा. मुझे भी देखने को कितना बड़ा लग रहा है वो. इतना कुछ बोला. अभी पूछो किसी को भी, तुम बोलो तुम्हारे हिसाब से जो तुमको लगता है हु इज द स्मार्टेस्ट इन द क्लास, पूछो उसको तूने क्या बोला 4 चीजें. चलो, योर चॉइस, पूछो किसी को. 4 चीजें क्या बोली तुमने, पता है क्या तुमको? इतना सब अच्छे से लिखा है, पर जस्ट बोलना है इसके लिए बोल दी. इतने बार मैंने बोला है राइट इन पैराग्राफ्स. हेडिंग नहीं है तुम्हारे, 4 पॉइंट अगर नहीं है तो तुम, वो तुम्हें कोई सुनने वाला है नहीं तुम्हारा. ऐसे सब बोलोगे तो इंटरव्यू में रुकाएंगे. इनफैक्ट लोग रुकाएंगे तुमको इंटरव्यू में कि बस हो गया, बहुत बोल दिया. यू हैव टू क्रिएट अ स्टोरी. कहाँ पे है इसमें? जेप्टो
सर
आइज
स्टोरी
40
लाइक
44
ये.
बिलियन. नहीं, मैं बता, जेप्टो जेप्टो आइज 44 बिलियन आईपीओ. ठीक है. टाटा कंज्यूमर्स 18%, ग्रोथ लेड 14%, क्विक कॉमर्स शेयर. ऐसा ऐसा बात करते हैं हम. देखिए, जर्नलिस्ट हो तुम, पेपर लिख रहे हो, ये प्रेजेंटेशन बना रहे हो कॉलेज की तरह. कॉलेज प्रेजेंटेशन हो गया ये. इतने बार मैंने बोला है हेडिंग शुड बी 1 लाइन. मैंने, अगर तुम्हारा हेडिंग इंटरेस्टिंग नहीं रहा तो मैं तुम्हारा हेडिंग पढ़ने वाला हूँ नहीं. आगे कुछ भी नहीं पढ़ूंगा. जेप्टो प्लान 44 बिलियन आईपीओ. ये एक पॉइंट हो गया. क्यों प्लान कर रहा है? वाई इज प्लानिंग?
सर टू रेज फंड एंड उसका मतलब लाइक उसका जो डेली डिमांड है वो राइज हुआ है. एंड टू मीट्स इट्स ऑपरेटिंग कॉस्ट एंड ओवरऑल कॉस्ट, वो फंड रेज कर रहा है.
तो इसमें बीच में टाटा कंज्यूमर का रेवेन्यू किधर आ गया?
सर वो एक्चुअली कैसा था, टाटा कंज्यूमर का मैंने ऑलरेडी प्रेजेंट मतलब बनाया हुआ था रिजल्ट, और उसका 2 दिन हो गया है ऑलरेडी. तो मैंने रिजल्ट पे फोकस नहीं किया, मैंने फोकस उस पे किया कि उसका क्विक कॉमर्स है वो बढ़ रहा है. एंड क्विक कॉमर्स के साथ साथ ये जेप्टो का भी न्यूज था. तो मेरा लाइक गोल था टू क्रिएट दिस वन थिंग कि ये लाइक क्विक कॉमर्स में हम लोग को ग्रोथ देखने मिल रहा है. बिकॉज जेप्टो का भी रीजन यही था कि उसकी डिलीवरीज पर डे है वो काफी बढ़ती जा रही है. इसके लिए उसका वो आईपीओ आ रहा है. एंड टाटा कंज्यूमर का भी मेन फोकस मेरा क्विक कॉमर्स पे था. तो इसके लिए मैंने वो दोनों को कंबाइन किया टू से दैट क्विक कॉमर्स ग्रोथ हो रहा है करके.
तो लिंक कहाँ पे? वही तो, लिंक नहीं है ना यहाँ पे कुछ. हमको कैसे समझा तुमने लिंक किया है? तो बोलते गए. मुझे अगर पता ही नहीं टाटा कंज्यूमर्स करता क्या है, मुझे अगर पता ही नहीं जेप्टो करता क्या है. जेप्टो आइज फॉर अ 450 बिलियन आईपीओ एज द फूड एज देयर ऑर्डर इंक्रीज टू कितना है, 1.7 मिलियन. और एज द ऑर्डर इंक्रीज टू 1.7 मिलियन ऑर्डर्स डेली. ये हो गया तुम्हारा हेडिंग. सर, so your Zepto is not important. What I am trying to say is Tata consumers which has the highest portion of its revenue coming from quick commerce, should be in focus as we can see that there's a huge demand in the e-commerce business. इतना ही था बोलना, बीच में पूरा टाटा कंज्यूमर्स का रेवेन्यू डाल दिया। इतना ही था न्यूज, और कुछ भी न्यूज नहीं था, क्योंकि हम जेप्टो की बात कभी, बिकॉज वी आर नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट जेप्टो, जेप्टो इज नॉट लिस्टेड। इतने सब चीजें क्यों बोल रहे हो तुम? हर एक चीज को एक दूसरे में मिक्स कर रहे हो, मिक्स कर रहे हो तो ठीक है, बट उसको फ्रेम तो करो बराबर से। फ्रेम वापस लिखो, ये जेप्टो का न्यूज और ये रेलवेज का न्यूज वापस लिखो, बिकॉज ऊपर का न्यूज तो ठीक है, इतना रिलेवेंट है नहीं।
ओके सर
हाँ,
लिखता हूँ।
वापस लिखो, और पैराग्राफ्स में होना चाहिए जैसा तुम बोल रहे हो वैसे ही लिखना है।
ओके सर।
पैराग्राफ्स 2 पॉइंट्स, पैराग्राफ 2 पॉइंट्स, नहीं है
ओके
पैराग्राफ तो सिर्फ 2 पॉइंट बस।
ओके।
या प्रिंसिपल,
Good morning, sir.
गुड मॉर्निंग।
Sir, I have just a quick update about Tata Consumer. As we were speaking that Tata Consumer tea prices, so Tata Consumers is benefiting from falling tea prices, since tea is a major raw material for Tata Consumers, and because of this, the quarter four what we say forecast is looking good, and there may be a 40% increase in the revenue, and as we have seen, there was 18% year-on-year growth in the Tata TCPL quarter report, sir.
Okay, so
Yes.
margins will expand.
Yes, the margins will expand by 13.5%.
But tea prices, you know what is the tea prices? कितना हुआ है?
Sir, not sure, but I'll get back to it, sir.
Okay,
Yes.
fine. Yeah, ऋषिकेश।
सर काउंटरिंग क्रिंजल्स पॉइंट, सर ये एक वन ऑफ ट्रांजैक्शन जैसा नहीं हो गया? टी प्राइसेस आज के लिए कम हुए लेकिन लेट से फिर से वो बढ़ जाते हैं, तो एज एन एनालिस्ट इफ आई एम एनालाइजिंग दिस कंपनी, एक वन ऑफ ट्रांजैक्शन की वजह से अगर मेरे को बेनिफिट मिल रहा है, दैट डजंट मीन कि कंपनी ऑपरेशनली ज्यादा परफॉर्म कर रही है। इट शुड बी द फैक्टर।
It is said to be not having experience enough, because tea
Sorry?
prices, it is saying that you don't have experience, na? That is why you are saying this one off. We are tracking tea prices from last 6 months. Tea prices was
Okay.
at peak. Tea prices was at peak. It has started declining. वही last दो
Okay.
conference calls में, इसके लिए we have to talk about the history as well.
नहीं, बट इन जनरल बता रहा हूँ कि लेट्स से टी
जनरल
प्राइसेस
नहीं है
में
ना वो
ट्रैक
बातें,
होता,
वो बातें जनरल नहीं है ना, तुमको
लेट्स से
जनरल
फॉर
लग रही है।
एग्जांपल इंडिगो आर्टिकल भी अभी था जिसमें गौरव नेगी जो सीएफओ है उन्होंने बताया था कि डेप्रिसिएशन, रूपी डेप्रिसिएशन की वजह से उनको हिट हुआ है, बट उनका एडजस्टेड एबिटडा जो था वो अप है। इट वाज 16% इन द अर्लियर क्वार्टर, क्वार्टर 1 FY25, क्वार्टर 2 FY25, क्वार्टर 2 FY26 इट्स 20%। तो ऑपरेशनली एडजस्टेड एबिटडा तो सही है, बट जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ द एक्सटर्नल इम्पैक्ट रूपी डेप्रिसिएशन की वजह से उनका वो एबिटडा, रिपोर्टिंग वाला एबिटडा वो कम हो गया। तो एज ए एनालिस्ट मैं एडजस्टेड एबिटडा ट्रैक करूंगा या फिर जो रिपोर्टिंग एबिटडा है वो ट्रैक करूंगा?
तो व्हाट, इसके लिए व्हाट इज द फ्यूचर पर्सपेक्टिव? तुम क्या लगता है, रूपी डेप्रिशिएट और होगा या वापस नॉर्मलाइज होगा?
डेफिनेटली अनलेस एंड अनटिल अगर यूएस डील ट्रैक वो नहीं हो कर पाएंगे अगर, तो डेफिनेटली रूपी डेप्रिसिएशन होगा। और जैसे फेड रेट्स भी अभी कट हुए हैं, तो यस, रूपी डेप्रिसिएशन इज लाइकली टू बी आगे हो सकता है लॉन्ग टर्म आउटलुक में।
ऑब्वियसली, सो यू शुड लुक एट द, क्या फायदा फिर एडजस्टेड एबिटा देख के? If you think that
एडजस्टेड,
this will be
हाँ
the
सॉरी,
norm ना, this will be the norm ahead ना, then अभी जैसे 88 है, तुम बोलते हो अगले डेप्रेशन होने वाला 90 होने वाला है, तो फिर वो तो प्रॉब्लम ही है ना, वो तो फिर प्रॉब्लम ही है इंडिगो के लिए।
ओके,
So that
गॉट
will
इट
be
सर।
that should be a normal then, the next part. So ना इसका क्या था, what was about Cringel is we are tracking Tata Consumer since last 6 months. So tea prices have increased to the peak, and
Got
last
it.
conference call में भी वो लोग ने बोला था कि tea prices will start declining. तो अभी वही उसने अपडेट दे रही थी कि टी प्राइसेस डिक्लाइन हो गया है अभी ये क्वार्टर में, जो कम मैनेजमेंट ने बोला था। तो ये क्वार्टर में प्रोबेबली मार्जिन्स विल स्टेबलाइज, जो काफी बढ़ गए थे, ऐसा था, वो अपडेट था उसका।
गॉट इट।
ओके, वो सो दैट इज व्हाई ना वो ट्रैकिंग इसके लिए इंपॉर्टेंट होता है कि तुमको अभी लेट्स से योर your point was absolutely spot on that sir एक quarter में कैसा impact होगा, correct नहीं होगा. बट अगर लेट्स से क्रिंजल भी फर्स्ट टाइम बोले तो मैं उसको बोल देता हाँ तुमने गलत बोला, एक टाइम से थोड़ी इम्पैक्ट होने वाला है. बट सिंस वी आर ट्रैकिंग, वी नो कि वो ऊपर गया था एंड अभी वो स्टेबलाइज हो रहा है ये लेवल पे.
Got it,
ऐसा
sir.
ऐसा
Was
गॉट इट.
not aware of the tea
हाँ वही
prices
नहीं, फाइन फाइन नहीं, आई सेड नहीं, योर पॉइंट वाज
historical.
एब्सोल्युटली स्पॉट ऑन. बट सिंस यू हैव नॉट ट्रैक्ड इट, यू डोंट नो व्हाट इज हैपनिंग.
Yeah, sir,
यू
definitely.
थिंक इट इज अ वन टाइम इवेंट ऐसा. बट ठीक, इट वाज स्पॉट ऑन, योर पॉइंट वाज स्पॉट ऑन.
So, the price for 1 kg tea was 183 for budget brands like Tata Tea and all, and but for premium it is rupees 400 for premium brands.
हाँ नहीं
Per
वो नहीं क्रिंजल, यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द प्रोडक्शन कॉस्ट, वो जो है ना कि कितने पे मिलता है वो.
हाँ
हाँ
and the overall from the tea board it was like sir for tea board from April to August it was 223 rupees per kg.
ओके.
Yes,
अभी कितना हुआ है?
अभी
टू सेवन
202 हुआ है.
सॉरी
202.
202. अच्छा ओके, मतलब
Yes, sir.
ऑलमोस्ट 20-30% डिक्लाइन.
Yes, sir.
20%.
Yes.
ओके ग्रेट.
So it's 204 from 250.
204.
Yeah, so
250 से ओ
from
ओके.
250 to 204, it's almost 20% decline.
ओ शिट ग्रेट है. पर वापस है ना, देयर वाज सम पॉइंट ऑफ अनइवन रेंज इन आसाम, तो वहां से भी कुछ इम्पैक्ट हुआ, पता नहीं क्या हुआ है, क्योंकि ये इम्पैक्ट और एक क्वार्टर के बाद आएगा. बट हाँ इट इज द मैनेजमेंट जो भी बोला है कॉन्फ्रेंस कॉल में, द डेटा आर शोइंग स्ट्रेट अवे दोस थिंग्स ओनली. अभी तो टाटा कंज्यूमर इज ग्रोइंग, हैव अ लुक एट द प्राइस. I will say personally, I am very bullish on Tata Consumers. But obviously, I can go wrong also on it. Go terribly wrong on it. Either say whatever I'm seeing approx around the area. कल ही दिया, in fact, yesterday तो I got more motivated कि अरे यार ये सब startup मतलब तो I will every day go to Star Bazaar. I will also say guys, you also go to Star Bazaar. एक बार जाके घूम के आना है, कुछ तो चीज लेके आना और just try to see वो Star Bazaar में do you see people footfalls दिख रहे हैं क्या स्टोर में. Because I say a perception, human perception. My wife is now, she doesn't want to go to DMart. Even my parents, बहुत गर्दी होती है, I don't want to go to DMart. ये हो रहा है. And quite obviously, if you go to DMart, एक तो space congested है. Obviously, the DMart you get more things compared to Star Bazaar. But Star Bazaar, that day we specifically went to buy vegetables. That is why yesterday we went to buy vegetables. There was no plan of buying all those things, but just we were roaming around, so we saw that. And plus, उसी के ऊपर, now if you see, Star Bazaar and Zudios are now in the same locality or the same building. Star Bazaar was on ground floor and the Zudio was on first floor. Zudio is off trend. So just have a look at this trend that I am also observing. तुम भी देखो, तुमको मैं तो एक ही था, I cannot make any assumption based on this. But जो भी conference call मैंने सुना था, वो मुझे whatever I have listened to the conference call, I know that these things are happening over here.
Sir.
Okay. Yeah.
Hello, sir. I would like to add the point. Yes, sir. Near our locality also, Trent and Rudy are in same place.
Exactly,
Mo-
sir. Here also, I mean, I have been there to West Side Studio and that Star Bazaar. They were in the same building.
The same building. Yeah. So I think they are
Mo-
expanding. So the question is, if you see people over there, it means there is a growth. Right?
Yes, sir.
Obviously,
On
we
weekends
have data.
there is full rush over the stores, sir. On weekends
Yes.
and month starting, and moreover, sir, in DMart there is quality of the pulses are much lower than compared to Tata Star or
Tata Star.
any other outlet, sir. The
Yeah.
quality of pulses.
Yeah, so now Tata. If you look at the Tata Consumers conference call, they have mentioned about the dry fruits which they wanted to brand it. That also they are selling over here. I was just looking at all those things that I've read in the conference call. Is it actually seeing practically? There was branded dry fruits. There was again small products. Yeah, ready to drink products, coffee, tea and coffee. So obviously they are the main product. Salt was there. All the things that whatever was seen in the conference call, I saw it on the table yesterday. On the Star Bazaar yesterday. So this all things you can talk in interviews. कि मैं गया था, I found those all things. I'm going there from last 3 months, yeah, 2 months, and I saw people buying it. I go and ask people as well. I ask the store manager as well. Are people buying Tata products, or people are preferring only regular products? Cornflakes also, that Tata Soulful cornflakes, that also they have come same to same packet, cornflakes and chocos, डिटो पैकेट. बट आई एम नॉट श्योर बिकॉज आई स्टॉप ईटिंग ऑल दोस थिंग्स. बट तुम अगर खाते हो या तुम्हारे कोई फैमिली में लाता है तो एक बार पूछ लेना, इज इट गुड, तो लग रहा है क्या, विल यू बाय द नेक्स्ट टाइम. आई हैव बॉट मैगी, आई विल गिव यू द फीडबैक कि मैगी कैसा लगा. आई डोंट ईट बट माय वाइफ इट्स, विल टेल यू द फीडबैक.
Sir, they have
वेल
very less presence as of now. Star Bazaar doesn't have any store
अर्बन
in north of India.
अर्बन अर्बन
No, sir,
as of
not
now
even
only
in
अर्बन.
Delhi.
Okay.
I was actually locating the store, but there is the stores are
Oh
only
sir,
in Hyderabad, Bangalore, Mumbai, Pune, only
Mumbai,
those.
Pune. Acha,
Yeah.
okay. I think Star Bazaar has a good hold. Even DMart is not there in the north. Is it there? DMart
No, no,
South में नहीं है,
DMart, we
sorry.
have DMart. Yes, we
DMart
have
South
DMart.
में नहीं है, sorry. DMart is not there in South.
No, sir.
हाँ.
There are so many
Sir,
stores
DMart
here
South में
in
है.
Hyderabad, sir. In east side, it is not there, sir, due
Okay.
to the supply chain management.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Sir,
So just have a look. Just have a look. Is if you see a Starbucks opening, sorry, Star Bazaar opening somewhere, have a look at. And किराना स्टोर पे भी जाके पूछ लेना एक बार.
And sir,
sir,
I have seen Tata Soulful on Reliance shelves, and it is like it is out of the stock many of times, sir.
Is it because of demand or supply chain issue? ऐसा भी होता है.
No, no, sir. Demand, sir. Demand, sir.
डिमांड है, हाँ देख लेना.
Yes, sir.
वो पूछ लेना स्टोर वाले को कि सच में डिमांड सप्लाई चेन इशू है या लोग ले रहे हैं इसका.
नहीं सर, टाटा सोलफुल के वो चोकोज वाले जो रहते हैं वो ज्यादा
हाँ.
क्योंकि वो अभी मल्टीग्रेन में ज्यादा है ना, तो
अच्छा.
मल्टीग्रेन की वजह से वो ज्यादा बिकते भी है, बिकॉज
ओके.
पेरेंट्स हाँ बच्चों को वही खिला देते हैं इसके लिए.
ओ.
sir, since e-commerce became quite popular, does all these products are also available in Big Basket and
बिग बास्केट,
the,
या बिग बास्केट इज अवेलेबल.
like noodles, those things?
Yes, yes. Big basket, I think it has I have just have stopped. I've not used much big basket, but they are growing. So what I feel, what I feel as a layman, if I want to track FMCG sector, what trend I see people are, मतलब what I do is I buy it from online. I don't go out. And probably second trend, what I see is DMart. I don't prefer going to DMart nowadays because of the crowd. So where will I go? Star Bazaar, because it is next to me. Okay, that's the only reason that it was next to me. The problem in Star Bazaar, what all things I saw is the people over there. See, I was just judging. There was a DMart 500 meters, and there was a Star Bazaar who was 500 meters away. Can I say people working in DMart can move to Star Bazaar and vice versa? Can happen, right?
Yes, sir.
So what I saw is Star Bazaar, the security over there was having a very white shirt, blue, dark blue black pant, shoes. I didn't see that he was a security guy. I don't know. पहले मुझे लगा कि अरे कोई customer है. But since he had the iCard, I realized, okay, this guy is a security guy over there. So ये मेरा perspective था from a human perspective that अगर मैं job करता है ना, मुझे DMart, and you go and see the DMart people dresses and you go and see the Tata Consumer dresses, है ना, फर्क है. देख लेना एक बार. ये मैंने ऑब्जर्व किया. I just observed it. So probably I need to ask them ना, तुमको सैलरी इधर कितना मिलता है, DMart में कितना मिलता है. And if Tata is giving you higher salary, then why he is giving you higher salary? Okay. Okay. Okay, guys. Sorry, just to finish, just to wrap up, I have a call again. Radisson aims to more than double the hotel in India, hotel count. One more on your hospitality. Crazy. Chalet Hotels keep running doubles. That own brand. Debuts own brand. Chalet Hotels, we were tracking Chalet Hotels, which was into JW Marriott. Now they have, what they have bought their own brand. Which is their own brand? with the debut of 𝗖𝗹𝗹 Hotels and Resort. अच्छा, now I am not a big fan of owning the brand. ठीक है, I don't know, just have a look at इसका pricing कितना है. प्रीमियम ही लिखा है तो महंगा ही होगा. Okay. Okay guys, I need to wrap up. Fine.
सर
Thank you.
एक मिनट
हाँ.
सर कल मैंने आपको ये मंथली ऑटो अपडेट भेजा था, एक बार चेक करोगे उसमें क्या चेंजेस करना है या नहीं करना है?
ठीक है, एक काम प्रेजेंट करो ना, ये प्रेजेंट. Why don't you present in the evening call? You don't be in the evening calls nowadays, Bhupen.
सर
Right?
अभी कुछ दिनों से नहीं आ पा रहा हूँ, थोड़ा कॉलेज में ये मतलब देरी लेट हो जा रहे हैं आने इसमें.
Okay. See, जब तक तुम प्रेजेंट नहीं करोगे तब तक वो समझेगा नहीं मिस्टेक्स.
ओके सर.
ठीक है. ओके.
सर मैं आपसे 2
सर
मिनट बात कर सकती हूँ?
I have a call in 5 minutes. क्या हो गया?
ओके.
sir, which newspaper is this, sir? About the child portals and reads.
This one is Economic Times.
Okay.
Okay. Can you मेरे को टेक्स्ट करके रखो ना, I will call you back.
ओके सर, फाइन.
Okay.
सर मुझे मैकेंजी की रिपोर्ट मिली थी, मैं उसका इनसाइट शेयर कर सकता हूँ?
जैसे
मतलब लोग बात कर रहे थे कि फ्यूचर ग्रोथ्स ऑफ इंडिया, दे वर टॉकिंग अबाउट द ऑटोमोबाइल एंसिलरीज एंड ऑटोमोबाइल सेक्टर्स, तो वो लोग अपना इनसाइट शेयर किए थे उसके अंदर. सो आई कैन मेक अ रिपोर्ट एंड प्रेजेंट इट हियर इन द क्लास.
हाँ हाँ, तुम
वुड यू
उनके मत
रिकमेंड
बोलना.
दैट?
उनके मत बोलना कि उन्होंने किया, तुमने रिसर्च किया ऐसा बोलना. ऐसा कभी नहीं बोलना था कि मैकेंजी ने रिसर्च किया.
सर बिकॉज मेरा मतलब मैं आज तक कभी प्रेजेंट नहीं किया क्लास में, दैट्स व्हाई आई जस्ट वांटेड टू गिव इट अ शॉट.
हाँ हाँ, या but why don't you read newspapers? Why don't you write articles?
सर आई डोंट नो व्हाट टू राइट, हाउ टू राइट, मतलब सब ऐसा
वो
लगता है कि
विजुअल है,
मतलब
क्या लगता
सब
है?
सब जेनेरिक ही बात लगती है. मतलब देयर इज नो, मतलब वो बोलते हैं ना कि प्राइस मूविंग न्यूज़, वैसी कोई नहीं लगती है.
नहीं नहीं, प्राइस मूविंग न्यूज तुमको, यू हैव टू टॉक अबाउट 5 years डाउन द लाइन. 5 साल बाद क्या होगा, अभी की बात ही नहीं करनी तुमको. 5 दिन में क्या होगा. ट्रेंड,
अच्छा.
टॉक अबाउट ट्रेंड्स. व्हाट इज द ट्रेंड हैपनिंग, क्या हो रहा है रोज रोज न्यूज में, क्या आ रहा है. डेटा पॉइंट्स यू हैव टू टॉक अबाउट. डोंट हैव टू, यू कैन नॉट नो. ये मुझे भी नहीं आता आज तक कि कौन सा न्यूज है जिससे प्राइस ऊपर जाएगा. इतना आता तो आई विल बी अ मिलियनेयर ना अभी तक. मुझे पता होता कौन से न्यूज से प्राइस ऊपर जाने वाला है. इट्स
So
ऑल अबाउट
because
ट्रैकिंग.
what you said na, non-material information doesn't matter. You only need to look at those material information.
हाँ, यस यस यस. नॉन मटेरियल तो मैटर ही नहीं होता. यू डोंट नो इट. उसी उस पर बात भी नहीं करनी होती. बात करोगे तो दे विल से कि तुमने क्या चीटिंग की है, या चीटिंग है. तो टॉक जेनरिक ही बात करनी, बात जेनरिक ही करनी है, सिर्फ डेटा पॉइंट्स. ग्रो हो रहा है क्यों,
तो सर
डिपेंड हो रहा
अगर
है वाई.
नॉन मटेरियल इंफॉर्मेशन मिलता है एट अ सर्टेन पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम व्हेन यू आर एट अ सर्टेन लीग, एनालिस्ट है और सीईओ से डायरेक्ट बात, तो इफ दे गेट नॉन मटेरियल इंफॉर्मेशन और उनके जो एचएनआई क्लाइंट्स होते हैं, तो लाइक हाउ डू दे टेल देम कि मुझे ये नॉन मटेरियल इंफॉर्मेशन मिली एंड वी शुड बाय दिस?
Shubham bhai, non-material is different and non-public is different. Material information is the news that can
हाँ सॉरी सॉरी,
overshot price.
नॉन पब्लिक मटेरियल इंफॉर्मेशन ऐसी मिलती है, तो फिर कैसे मतलब वो लोग बताते हैं?
नहीं बताता होगा तो भी है, ऐसा आया है. तो रिएक्ट पर्टिकुलर, तो मुझे पता है चलो इंडिया आज हारने वाली है, तो मैं उस
हाँ,
पर बेट किया तो आई एम इन अ फॉल्ट ना. बट मैं कुछ करूंगा नहीं तो क्या है.
तो फिर सर मतलब क्या है? क्योंकि अगर किसी एनालिस्ट के पास है ऐसी इंफॉर्मेशन, नॉन पब्लिक इंफॉर्मेशन,
नहीं
देन
करते.
वो वो बैट ही नहीं कर सकता उसके ऊपर, देन
तो वही तो
लाइक
ना, एनालिस्ट के तो रेस्ट्रिक्शंस होते हैं ना. यू कैन नॉट, इफ यू आर
नहीं नहीं,
एनालिस्ट तुमने.
खुद के लिए नहीं, फॉर द फंड हाउस जिसके लिए वो जॉब कर रहा है उसके लिए वो तो एग्जीक्यूट कर सकता है ना फिर.
फंड हाउस की भी तो रिक्वायरमेंट है. तुम आज लेके कल बेच नहीं सकते, इंट्राडे नहीं कर सकते तुम फंड में. म्यूचुअल फंड में ऐसा नहीं कर सकते कि आज ले लिया बेच दिया. यू हैव टू प्रूव व्हाई यू हैव परचेज, व्हाई यू हैव सोल्ड.
तो फिर तो
सभी का
सर
सभी.
अगर इन केस नॉन पब्लिक इंफॉर्मेशन मिलती भी है तो भी मतलब नहीं है ना, बिकॉज इफ यू एग्जीक्यूट इट देन यू आर इन ट्रबल.
इन ट्रबल. यस, फिर एग्जीक्यूट नहीं हो, सभी की नजर में आ गया तो गया, तुम लाइफ टाइम के लिए बैन हो जाओगे.
सर आई बिलीव जो भी इंफॉर्मेशन, वेदर इट इज फ्रॉम अ मैनेजमेंट के वर्ड्स हो या फिर एनी प्राइमरी और सेकेंडरी सोर्स, एज अ एनालिस्ट वेरिफिकेशन इज समथिंग विच इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, नॉट बाय
यस,
जस्ट ब्लाइंडली रिलाइंग ऑन द सोर्स. क्योंकि मैनेजमेंट तो अपने कंपनी के बारे में कभी बुरा बोलेगा नहीं.
बोलेगा करेक्ट.
he will always tell the golden words, but it is our job कि अगर केपेक्स हो रहा है तो कैपेसिटी इंप्रूव होनी चाहिए,
होनी
नहीं हो
चाहिए.
रहा है तो
यस,
वो झूठ बोल रहा है.
वही एनालिसिस ना.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, guys. Sorry, I have to leave. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you
you so
so much.
much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
So